In the history of crime, some heists have transcended mere theft to become legendary tales of audacity and ingenuity. These infamous heists, often brilliantly orchestrated and occasionally bungled, have captivated the public's imagination and left an indelible mark on the annals of criminal history. Today, we delve into a few of these astonishing escapades, exploring the minds and methods behind crimes that shock their eras. Picture the scene, January 17, 1950, a biting winter evening in Boston. The location? The Brinks Building. Here, a meticulously planned operation took place, now known as the Great Brinks Robbery. A group of masked men, clad in pea coats and chauffeur caps, stealthily entered the premises. Their haul was astounding: over $2.7 million in cash, checks, and securities, an equivalent of over $30 million today. The heist was executed with military precision, leaving behind barely a clue. For 6 years, the mystery of who could have perpetrated such a flawless crime lingered. It was only the crack of human nature, a loose tongue, that ultimately led to the capture of the culprits. The heist became a symbol of planning and discipline, an elaborate dance of chaos brought to order. Fast forward to England, the early morning hours of August 8, 1963. A Royal Mail train snaked its way through the Buckinghamshire countryside. On board lay a fortune in cash, nearly £2.6 million, part of a money exchange headed for London. This was the scene of the Great Train Robbery. Masterminded by Bruce Reynolds, the gang comprised 15 men, each an expert in his own right. The group executed an ingenious plan, stopping the train using a false signal light and overpowering the crew. The heist was a minor masterpiece, but soon their bravado proved to be their downfall. Mistakes, like fingerprints left on a Monopoly board used to divide the spoils, led to swift and near-complete capture. Yet their story persists in popular culture as both cautionary tale and romantic legend. Not all heists rely on numbers and brute force. In 2003, Antwerp, a city synonymous with diamonds, witnessed a heist of unparalleled cunning. The location: the Antwerp Diamond Center, a fortress of security holding millions in precious stones. Leonardo Notarbartolo, a crafty Italian thief, led this venture, perfecting his role over years of practice. He and his crew bypassed an array of alarms with extraordinary stealth, leaving the vaults empty and bypassing a supposed $100 million worth of diamonds and other jewels. Yet, in an ironic twist, a simple oversight, a piece of half-eaten salami left near the scene, helped lead investigators back to him. The Antwerp heist remains a testament to the thin line between brilliance and folly. The criminal landscape isn't limited to fortunes in cash and jewels. In 1990, 2 men posed as police officers entered the Isabella Stewart Gardner Museum in Boston. In a scheme so audacious it seemed destined for fiction, they made off with priceless works of art valued today at over $500 million. The artwork, including masterpieces by Vermeer and Rembrandt, vanished without a trace. And despite numerous theories and a tantalizing reward, they remain lost to this day. The Gardner heist underscores not just the audacity of those who pulled it off, but the enduring mystery and pain of priceless beauty ripped from public eye and scholarly study. As each story unfolds, these infamous heists illuminate the intersection of human ingenuity and moral ambiguity. They capture the thrill of the chase and the inevitability of consequence. While the perpetrators sought fortune, they achieved instead an infamy that would echo across decades. Yet they force us to ponder, at what cost does one pursue allure over law? Each heist, from the streets of Boston to the quiet of English countrysides, from the fortified vaults of Antwerp to the hallowed halls of a Boston museum, leaves behind not just empty safes and empty frame, but a lingering fascination with the human capacity for both creation and destruction. In conclusion, these heists are more than mere acts of theft. They are reflections of their times, showcasing human ambition and the darker desires that drive individuals to extraordinary lengths. They challenge us to consider the delicate balance between ingenuity and morality, leaving behind a legacy that is as much a warning as it is a tale of adventure. As we end our exploration of these infamous heists, we are reminded that while time may lock away their details, their stories will forever unlock our imaginations.